Tom and Jerry are not an unfamiliar name for 90s kids worldwide. With these memorable cartoon characters containing the same fun, now we are going to watch the Tom and Jerry movie that came out in 2021 that the present generation will also like. By the time the movie opens, our Tomcat is dreaming of becoming a big star by playing the piano in the city. Jerry also wants to buy a new house there. Tom and Jerry start fighting and eventually break his piano, which Tom was playing in Central Park. Thus begins the first scene of the cat, rat intrusion. As they run, Tom gives a dash to a teenage girl named Kyla Forster, the second main role in this movie. After losing her job, she goes to a temporary event manager interview for a high-profile wedding at the Royal Gate Hotel, a large hotel in the city. There was another girl who wanted to get a job as an event manager, with a resume saying that she has that profile. Kyla cleverly takes her resume and sends her back. Kyla then shows the receptionist the resume, which originally belongs to the girl who she sent back. With such an impressive resume and attitude, Kyla gets the job. Now, accommodation will be arranged for her along the rest of the staff at the hotel. The deputy general manager, who is her boss, introduces the Terrence hotel staff and asks him to show her everything. Jerry, on the other hand, also sneaks into the hotel, wanders around, spoils things, and steals everything he needs for his new home. VIPs, Preda and Ben, who are going to have a wedding there soon, check into the hotel with their pet dog Spike and the mouse Toots. There is no entry for pets in the hotel, but since they are celebrities, Kyla wants to make an exception. Jerry jumps into the kitchen and does something naughty while saying welcome to them and taking them to the room. Terrence says to Kyla, "If this happens, the hotel reputation will be lost." And he says to be careful in all matters till the wedding. Kyla realizes that all this is done by a mouse and also tries a mouse catcher, but Jerry cleverly escapes. Tom is teased by him as he walks out of the hotel. So many complaints of people started coming because of that mouse. Now, Kyla recruits Tom to clear the problem. Terrence is jealous of that fact that Kyla has recently joined and is making her mark against the general manager. Jerry builds his house next to a room on the 10th floor. When Kyla finds out, she tells Tom and asks him to finish her work. Royal groom Ben then persuades the elephants and peacock to have special effects for their wedding and tells Terrence to make drone shooting arrangements similar to the Indian wedding. Preda then asks Terrence to take out their pet dog Spike and asks Kyla to stay with her for a while. As Terrence walks out, Preda loses her engagement ring somewhere in the hotel, asking Ben to find it as soon as he can. When Ben then asks, "I took myself to polish her ring," Kyla lies to him. Jerry, on the other hand, takes that ring and walks out of his room. Tom tells Kyla that he threw the mouse out. Kyla thinks that the mouse sphere is gone. Tom then happily sings a song while playing music on the hotel keyboard. Preda pet cat Toots is impressed by that, but meanwhile, Jerry sees it coming again. Jerry shows her the ring and asks her to allow him to stay at the hotel if she wants to get it back. While Kyla was talking to the mouse, Terrence, who took Spike for a walk, returns. Kyla sees a mouse stuck in her pocket and falls for it. The hotel lobby is destroyed when Terrence runs after it and goes to catch it. Kyla finds the ring in her pocket. With that, the general manager calls them inside because the whole responsibility was on them. Terrence complains about her saying, "Failed to find Tom Mouse, who was recruited by Kyla." But the general manager suspends Terrence again. Terrence angrily walks away. The general manager gives Kyla the post of event manager and orders her to take care of the event this weekend. Kyla wants Tom and Jerry to stay together for the rest of the day so they can stay in the hotel. Both of them plan to spend the whole day outside without being in the hotel. Then all the work in the hotel will become a mess. Complaints keep coming from guests from most of the rooms. Elephants and Peacock also arrive at the hotel for the event. On the other hand, even between Ben and Preda, differences start regarding the matter of marriage arrangements. Tom and Jerry goes to a baseball match enjoying the day. But when they interrupt during the match, the animal control board takes them to a pet jail. Terrence sees the news on TV. The rest of the cats in the pet compound area were told to eat the mouse with Tom. Tom takes note of Jerry but does nothing, and Terrence arrives to meet them in the pet jail. Terrence calls Tom and Jerry separately and says that Kyla is busy with a wedding, so I'm sorry I can only take one of you with me. Terrence takes one over the other. Wedding ritual begins. Ben plans a surprise for guests at the welcome party with elephants, butterflies, and peacocks. Terrence leaves Tom and Jerry there and quarrels between them again. And that's it. As they run one behind the other, Cook previously distributed the mouse, runs to catch it, and destroys the cake he designed himself. Arrangements are all cluttered with the running Spike, Toots, and other animals. With that, all guests are scared and leave. Elephants also cause a lot of damage to the hotel. Kyla tells the truth to the general manager. Actually, I didn't reserve the job. I cheated and got into it. Terrence also joins in and says that she was wrong. Eventually, Preda also leaves the wedding. Later, as Kyla empties her room and leaves disappointed, then Tom and Jerry come and say that even if the arrangements in the hotel are damaged, they will fix the last-minute venue and make the wedding. On hearing this, Kyla also felt cramped and went back to the hotel. Tom and Jerry go to stop her, as Preda has already vacated and left. Kyla talks to Ben and tries to convince him. Ben gets convinced. Tom and Jerry go with the drone behind Preda's car and tempts Preda and Toot, buy it, and take her directly to Central Park, where the wedding is going to take place. When she arrives, she sees the arrangements and Ben, who is ready to apologize. Preda agrees when Ben asks, "I'm sorry I did a little too much to impress your father." That makes the wedding happy. Hotel general manager also recruits the original candidate for the resume submitted by Kyla. Tom plays the piano at the wedding celebrations. That is how the movie ends.